Is the final reset a vlog of one's queen weight loss journey? Grand Rising, everybody. My name is Mylira Green, and I want to welcome you back to the Final Reset channel here on YouTube. I know it's been a couple months, but I wanted to provide you with an update. So, I am now 4 months post op from my bariatric surgery, and I know that I have talked about various things of why I chose to go this route, what challenges I had faced right after surgery. And I also talked about what coping skills and things that I had to learn prior to my surgery to make this a success. So, where am I today? So, today I am actually down 82.4 pounds altogether. So, if you are new to my channel, again, I was on a 13-year journey at the age of 13 during gym class, during our kind of like your physical prior to starting school. I found out I was 215 pounds. Now, with finding out I was 215 pounds, it crushed a girl. So I literally have tried everything from the age of 13 to now being 26. And my last result, as far as my last tool that was an option for me, was bariatric surgery. And like I've said before, a lot of people feel like that this is the easy way out. I am here to tell you there is nothing easy about getting a bariatric procedure. So with me getting the gastric sleeve, I really didn't have any pain related to the surgery. A lot of it was kind of like gas. But my biggest difficulty was making sure I had the proper nutrition in my body and making sure that I stayed hydrated. With all of that, I've had some feminine issues as well. So, like yeast infections came up. There was literally a detox from my body going down in my lady parts. Okay. So if you do experience that, I want you to know that you are not by yourself. But this journey is a beautiful one because, again, it forces you to detox within. I'm going to tell anybody that this is really a tool. With any tool, you can use it wrong. If you get an electric drill and you put the piece in the wrong way and you try to drill something into your wall, you're going to mess it up. And that is the same when it comes to any type of bariatric procedure. I can only speak to the gastric sleeve because that is what I had. So let me fast forward. So the past 4 months, I have kind of been MIA because I did not understand in the beginning, as much as I thought I was prepared, as much as I got up here and I told you guys how to get through it in the process, I learned that I had some healing to do. And I couldn't heal and jump on here and tell you guys how my experience was going because for me, it had to be something personal. Because this shedding wasn't just weight loss. My weight came from holding on to emotions, holding on to trauma, holding on to my experiences, holding on to the feelings of being alone, holding on to the feeling of isolation, holding on to the feeling of rejection, holding on to sexual trauma. Like I was holding on all of that in my weight. So, as I am shedding these pounds, I am shedding these experiences. And I could not do that with you guys because then what would have happened was I was going to be not really focused on the journey within, but focused on helping you all. And what I've learned is I can't give from an empty cup. So, as I am shedding, that wasn't good stuff to pour into you guys because then you would have had to carry on my trauma and I don't want to do that. So again, I am 4 months post-op and the biggest thing that I have learned is planning makes perfect. So recently last week I have finally got to a regimen where I can not only take care of myself when it comes to my mental capacity, but also my physical capacity. So the one thing when it comes to having any bariatric surgery, your body composition changes because your diet changes. You're not eating a $3,000. I said $3,000. Maybe that's coming down in my spirit, but anyway, you're not eating a 3,000 calorie diet a day anymore. You're barely taking in 1,000. And with that being said, if you don't get enough protein and if you don't get enough micronutrients that you need, like your vitamins that you have to take every day, then your muscle begins to break down. But what can help you with your strength and help you with your body composition, and also, quite frankly, help you with your weight loss is exercise. Okay, so for the past couple of months, I have been trying to exercise. I got cleared to exercise maybe about month two. I tried to go to a Zumba class. I'm a dancing girl, and it was an epic fail. I didn't have any strength in my body. I felt like my head was swimming, and it was just too much. So what I did was basically kind of think about and sit down and research what would be the best type of exercise for me. And they always tell you do strength, but I didn't understand what strength was because again, I'm a dancing girl. I do Zumba, booty bounce. I do things that shakes my body, okay? But this time around, I had to focus on strength stuff. And what I had to do was research other things. So as a mom, is this guilt that comes with being a mom. Whenever I am away from my children, I feel like I need to be with them. I need to be making memories with them. But what I realized was, again, I cannot pour from an empty cup. So what I've done was, now I wake up at 4:44 every morning. That is my number. That doesn't have to be yours. And then I am in my community gym by 5. Now, Mondays, I actually work out in the evenings because I found a group strength class at my local YMCA that I absolutely love. So now I have a routine that I can't break. Last week was my first week, so I'm not telling you I am perfect with all of this, but I can tell you I've seen a difference. My energy is better, I'm better focused, and I just feel better in my body because for a while between month 1 and 2.5 of post-op, I felt like an empty shell. I knew I was Mylira, but I just felt like I was just going through the motions because, again, I did just have major surgery. So right now, if you are a person that is either preparing for bariatric surgery or you are post-op, I'm going to tell you 3 things. Number 1, prepare for shedding, not just shedding of your weight, but shedding of everything that your weight represented. Whether it was trauma, whether it was a bad relationship, whether it's a bad relationship with money, bad relationship with food, bad relationship with an actual person, whether it is the feeling of utilizing your body because you felt like that was the only way that you was going to get attention. If that is what you thought, you're going to shed that during this time. Excuse me, guys. Okay, you're going to shed that during this time. Also, if you start to have lady part issues, don't be afraid, okay? Your detox is going to happen in different ways. Some people may have funky armpits and other people may have a jacked up lady part, okay? Um, but the biggest thing is knowing that you are not by yourself and knowing that you are not a failure because you chose to go this route. If anything, you are a conqueror because this is not an easy journey. As you can see, I thought I was going to be jumping up here almost daily and weekly and giving you guys some bomb advice and letting you know my experience. And I had to put that on halt because I literally was through a healing journey. I was literally in the cocoon. So I went from the butterfly where I felt like I had it all together to the universe was like, yo, you're actually a caterpillar. Like you are at the beginning. So with me being a caterpillar, I had to take it back to the beginning, go through a process, get in my cocoon, and now blossom into this butterfly that understands better who she is, that knows what I want to do. So I just wanted to jump on and just let you guys know, like, know that you're going to shed. 2, this is doable. This is not something that's going to take you out. It's just a tool. And with it being a tool, you need to learn how to use it. So that's keeping the proper diet. That is making sure you exercise. That is utilizing the resources that you have. So your surgeon, your nutritionist, your dietitian, if that's what you call them. Having a therapist, having mentors, being able to connect with people that is going to remind you how to properly use your tool. And then 3, have fun. This is going to be your new body. So when you love on your body, when you have fun, when you enjoy the journey, it's going to last a lot longer than just a temporary fix. So I'm going to give you guys an update. Don't judge me, okay? Again, 82 pounds now. So I don't know if you remember what I looked like before, but this is me today. And I'm actually happy with my results. I actually got a waist. Yes. Yes, okay. So I just wanted to provide you guys with a brief update. I hope that I'm able to jump on more consistently because that is really my journey. Because again, this is the final reset for me. I don't want to continue to start, because that's not good for my body, and it's not good for yours either. And what I'll tell you is, again, you can't pour from an empty cup, and it's not really me saying that to tell you to do things from other people, but how can you even pour into yourself if you don't have any energy or anything to give? How can you properly heal if you don't have enough to replenish you during a detoxing phase? How can you properly do what it is that you need to do if you're not properly educated, properly supported? So again, it's your girl Mylira. I am so ecstatic that you guys are here on my page. If this is your first video that you watched, thank you, thank you. Please go back and watch the previous one so you can see where I've come from. This did not just happen overnight. These 82 pounds did not just happen overnight, okay? But I am grateful for you for watching this. If you like this video, please push the like button below. Also, make sure you subscribe so when I have new videos, you are Dean. I want you to be a part of my community, and I want you to feel supported as you press your final restart. Put a comment below. Let me know about your journey. Are you planning on having bariatric surgery? Have you already had it? What is your experience? Let's be a community. Let's be a support, because we want to make sure that we use our tools to the best of their abilities for the rest of our lives so that we don't go back to who we used to be, which is what led us to who we are today. So I love you all to life. If you don't remember anything, remember you are definitely enough. Peace out. Blessings.